Hello and welcome to Grace.Filled. I'm so excited to have you here. I did so much in this video, from cleaning, decluttering a room, to taking care of the lawn, to painting, and a few other things. So just come join me for the day.
Good morning. So a few things are out of order and I want to get them back into order. I am gonna share with you what's going on, and then I'll bring you along with me on some of the journey. So I'm about to have a smoothie here. We're starting to get out the stuff here so that we can have some muffins, some like morning surprise muffins. So grabbing that stuff out, but we've got some yard work to take care of. So I'm gonna have a smoothie, and this fruit cup here, it has some chia seeds in it. So I'm getting ready to take my vitamins, and the kids are having the same thing plus a bagel. So they're gonna have carbs, but I'm not having any carbs. This is kind of random, but you guys know that we do kind of have to have a little bit of a storage here because there is so many of us. And so one of the most important things is when you're having these items in this storage is that you are checking the dates, because they do expire extremely fast if you're not careful. And so something I do is I pay attention to the dates, and when things are near the dates, I go ahead and take those out so that we can eat them, and then I purchase new ones to kind of store. And they're 12 and 8 pack. I have, 5 children. So technically 2 people having 2 servings will eat this whole thing up. So 2 days, 4 days, 6 days. So this would last me 1 week. So I don't really worry about things going bad. Like, this is 6. Okay, my whole family is going to drink this in one sitting. So my point is, I don't really worry about that stuff. But that is something you do need to be mindful of, to make sure you're rotating and that you are replacing things as needed. Okay, so I am ready now. This is mine. So to start off with, I just finished my workout. I've already got that in. And now I'm just going through and starting just getting our house ready. We're going to start with sheets, making beds. Some of the rooms are just, the whole house is kind of out of whack, to be honest. We are finishing up the shed. We have the shed drywalled, taped, mudded, and we have pretty much the first layer of primer on the shed. So next we have to paint the shed, and basically once we paint the shed and clean the floor off, we're moving all the homeschool stuff into the shed. And so we are supposed to be picking up some furniture and things that were being gifted. And so we'll get the shed painted hopefully soon. We'll get the shed painted and all the items moved over into the shed, and then we'll get the new furniture put into the homeschool space, which is now gonna become our den, our family area. So while that's happening and all the other things are going on, some of the house is out of whack. So today after my workout, I figured, while I'm already sweaty and stuff, before I go ahead and get dressed and ready for the day, why not just go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of purging.
And of course, I cannot leave any video without something encouraging. And so in this video, I just wanted to share, first of all, I want to be very clear and make sure that my videos are an accurate description of my life, because I don't want to show anything that's not real, and I don't want to fake anything in my life. So my house is not always spotless. My house is not always clean, and I do not always have a freezer full of meals. I do like a clean and tidy home. It bothers me when it's not. I feel like when things are together and organized, it just makes life easier. It's easier for me, it's easier for the kids, and I think that is something that's so important in life. So you do see me declutter a lot, and you see me doing chores and stuff a lot, but I just feel like it's such a good foundation to set for the kids, something that'll carry them later on in life. But I don't want you to look at my videos and compare yourself to me and say, well, one day somebody said to me, oh my goodness, you did all that already? All I did was got out of bed. But I want to say something. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, if all you can do is get out of bed, you just get out of bed, boo. Because when you show up, when you just wake up, you win already. And we're all in different seasons and spaces of our life.
Guys, so I had to get some of these ceramic nesting eggs because I feel like the chickens are eating some of the eggs. So not only did I get this, I normally get the organic feed, but I did not get it this time because the organic feed was like $30. So I got the eggs here. And what I also got was some oyster shells. So Eli wants to show you that one. So yeah, we got the feed, and we went ahead and we got the oyster shells, and we got these ceramic eggs. So the hope is that by mixing the oyster shells with their food, I think it says 1 gallon per 20-pound bag. This is a 40-pound bag. This is a 5-pound bag. So I'm gonna do 2 pounds to this, 2 pounds to this, and I'll have 1 left over for just them at a later time. But what I was actually thinking as well is just for right now, just in case they're having some sort of issue, to go ahead and just lay all of these into the coop and just give them an extra supply of this, and then we can begin the regimen of adding this in here. Kind of random, yes, but I just wanted to share it.
Even though I have dreams of something more here on the property, homestead-wise, I'm so thankful for moments like this and for what I have. I know that I am very blessed.
So we do need to get another solution for this. Water's actually dirty.
That's all that it normally is.
Okay, go ahead and
While Eli and I were going ahead and taking care of the chickens, we had some of the other ones inside putting away some of the groceries, just being a big helper, and I'm so thankful for them. Now, disclaimer here, when my husband used to work out of state, I did take care of the lawn, but he no longer works out of state, and he predominantly takes care of the lawn. But he's been busy with work, and he's been busy with the shed and doing other things that I'm asking him to do, and I don't want him to feel overwhelmed. And so what I did was I laid aside some of the classwork that I had and some of the other things, and I decided I would give him a break, and I would go ahead and I would take over this area and just give him help. Because at the end of the day, it should be teamwork. And I feel so bad showing this, but it's real life, and that's what it's all about over here. We don't actually see this part of our house. I know it sounds weird, but the way that our house is set, without going into too many details, we don't go to the front yard unless we're actually walking.
All right, so I just did a good portion of the yard, and let me show you where the kids are with the weeds. I'm on the riding mower. So here they are. Oh, on their side, it's looking so much better. That's gonna be good for my hydrangea and my stuff there. We got most of that done, and we've got a little bit more to go.
So I got most of the yard done, and it's not perfect. It doesn't look the way it looks when my husband cuts it, but that's okay. I did my best, and that's good enough. And now my son's gonna come with the push mower and get the places that I couldn't get close. Oh my goodness, my son was recording me. Too funny. He was recording me getting the circle. I don't think my husband does all these little circles in the yard, but I do. I love seeing that circular pattern when I do it. So that's what I did because I was the one doing the lawn. But yeah, it just felt so good to get this done, and I've been tackling my flower beds and pulling weeds over there, and I've got so much more content to come, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss all the goodness to come. All right, it's time to do some painting in the new schoolroom. I normally don't do this much in a weekend. Don't do this much, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I recorded me painting, but my clothing was too modest to post here, unfortunately, so I'm so sorry. But I'll see you guys in a video next week, and I'll share so much more. I love you, and until then, blessings.